My classmate's father emailed me daily for 2 weeks about hiring his daughter, and I finally found out why she never once called herself. I run a small branding studio out of an old cotton mill in Lynchburg. 6 people, mostly illustration work for food and beverage clients. The first email hit our inbox at 6:12 on a Thursday morning. Subject line, regarding Ren Halloway, freelance illustration inquiry. I knew the name instantly. Ren and I sat 2 stools apart in the same illustration program at Radford for 4 years. Inseparable the whole way through. We swore we'd stay close after graduation. Then, the way it happens, the texts got further apart and I let it go. I hadn't heard from her in 5 years. The email was signed Gareth Halloway, her father. He said he was handling her correspondence because she was buried in commission work. Attached was a portfolio, 11 pages, genuinely stunning gouache florals. My studio partner Otis whistled at it over my shoulder. Real talent, he said. Why's her dad the one emailing you? I said probably just helping her out. I wrote back and asked for Ren's own email. Gareth replied in 40 minutes. She's swamped, he said. The business side stresses her out, so I handle all her correspondence. I told myself that was normal enough. A second email came the next morning at 6:38. 5 new pieces, rates listed beside each one. Every rate was low, $40 for work that should have gone for $200. She undervalues herself, Gareth wrote. Just pay whatever's fair. I mentioned it to Otis over lunch. Her dad's basically her manager. I said, isn't that sweet? Sweet or controlling, he said. Hard to tell from an email. By day 3, the emails were arriving like clockwork. One every morning before 6:40. Each one a little more detailed. A line about how tight things had been financially since her mother passed. On day 4, I asked for a quick video call, 15 minutes, just to get a feel for her process. Gareth said she gets bad anxiety around new people, said it kindly, and suggested a small paid trial project instead. I sent one. A logo refresh, $340. The file that came back was clean, professional, but the metadata stopped me cold. The creation date on the layered file was almost 2 years old, older than the brief I'd sent her. I called Otis over, didn't tell him what I suspected yet, just asked him to check the date against mine. He frowned, checked it twice. That's not how reused work looks, he said. This one's untouched. Whoever sent this either hasn't opened it in 2 years, or didn't make it at all. I told myself I was reading too much into a timestamp. I sent the invoice request anyway, asked where to route the payment. Gareth wrote back within the hour with a Venmo handle, and for anything over $500, a business account under a name I'd never heard before. For tax purposes, he said. I handle all her filing so it stays organized. I sent the $340 and told myself it was fine. That night, mostly out of a nagging itch I couldn't name, I looked Ren up online for the first time in years. Her account was still there, still active technically, but the last post was 18 months old. A photograph of a hospital hallway, no caption, nothing since. I messaged an old classmate from our program, a woman named Odette, and asked if she'd heard from Ren lately. She called me back instead of texting, which should have told me something on its own. Oh my god, no, she said. Not in ages. Is she okay? She said the last thing she remembered was Ren's mom dying suddenly. An aneurysm, out of nowhere. Said Ren went quiet on everyone right around then. Missed her own cousin's wedding. Stopped answering the group chat. Did anyone actually check on her? I asked. Long pause. I don't think so, Odette finally said. I think we all just figured her dad had it handled. Days later, at 11:47 at night, a message came through on Instagram from an account with no name, no photo, and no posts at all. Full story is only on Spotify. Search LomuStories and follow.